It's Sanu, your IKEA enthusiast, back again. Nice to meet you all. September has brought a ton of new products at IKEA, and today I'll be highlighting some of the most anticipated ones. IKEA is currently focusing on sleep products globally, and I had the chance to attend a press event where they showcased how to choose the right mattress as well as highly recommended sofa beds for the season. I'll give you a review in the future video. But first, let me start by introducing you to some how new items that are sure to sell out first. I've been sharing news about new releases on my Instagram stories, but this item right here got a ton of reactions. It was available about 3 or 4 years ago, but for some reason, it hadn't been sold in Japan recently. For a long time, they only sold the black version, so everyone was waiting for the white version to come back. I got so many comments saying, "Finally, it's back!" I was one of those people eagerly waiting. Assembling it was unique. I've sped up the footage to 3 times speed here, but I spent a good amount of time just screwing everything together. It felt like cardio, honestly. I could definitely feel it in my arms as I twisted the screws. Definitely a workout. There is a step where you need to drill some holes, and I used my electric drill for that, which made it super fast and convenient. If you have an electric drill, I definitely recommend using it. If not, it might be worth getting one, as there are 4 places you need to drill. And here it is, all assembled. This is a TV stand that comes with the bracket for securing it to the wall. I had this idea for using it under my Mulik clothing rack, which is a simple and affordable rack from IKEA that's super popular. By placing this TV stand underneath, it adds a lot of storage space. This IKEA hack has been around for years. People all over the world have been doing it. The Mulik rack has a bar at the bottom that makes it hard to place things underneath, but with this stand, it's perfect. I also tried placing Muji's polypropylene drawers under the rack. 3 drawers fit perfectly in terms of width, and the deep drawers are just the right height. Shallow drawers leave a bit of a gap at the top though. The depth sticks out a bit, but it fit well with the legs of the Mulik rack. There's about a 2 cm overhang at the front. Next, I placed some IKEA boxes under the rack. The cookies box fits really well in both height and depth, and the color matches perfectly. In the middle, I placed the Lisa Torp basket, but it's a very tight fit. I think it's too tight and difficult to use. Then there's the Flodis basket, which has this foldable design that you can use to make it shallower. You can even place it on the bottom level if you want. I also tried placing a Muji soft polyethylene case there, and it fit perfectly. Now on to some new purchases. First up, the plant pot. I was really excited about these last time, and here's the one I bought. I will introduce them later, but there are lots of cute pot covers available this time. Of course, it looks cute with a plant inside, but it's also great for storing small items in the living room. The design is adorable, don't you think? It's a bit more yellow than I expected. This day, I also had a magazine shot where I shared some ideas for using IKEA items. The editor and photographer were so impressed with what I showed them that I thought I'd share it with you here on YouTube too. It's a small makeover, but here's my laundry corner update. At first, I was planning to paint the area, but I changed my mind and decided to put up some wallpaper instead. I had a bit of leftover peel and stick wallpaper, so I used that to patch it up. And it turned out really nice and clean. To hide the messy cables and pipes, I used IKEA's Shottis. And it made everything look so much tidier, don't you think? I also have this pull-out hanger rail, which I use all the time. It's perfect for hanging small items to dry or even hanging my vacuum cleaner. And this rail only costs 1,500 yen, which is an incredible deal. Here's the before shot, and here's the after. Now let's move on to another new product I bought. This storage pocket. It's designed by a well-known IKEA designer, the same person who created the tablet stand that I love. It's made of felt, with lots of pockets and a sturdy build. I was really impressed with how well made it is, especially for the price. It has a lot of different sized pockets, including a big one in the front and some smaller ones in the back. There's even woven section where you can hook things like pens or glasses. This storage pocket is actually meant to be used on a bed. You tuck it under the mattress to keep it in place. But when I went to my bedroom, I realized that my mattress has legs, so there's nowhere to tuck it under. Here's a picture of how it's supposed to be used. I tried hanging it over the arm of my sofa instead. And since it's made of felt, it doesn't slip off easily. However, the pockets are a bit too big for things like remotes, so it might end up looking a bit cluttered. On the other hand, the smaller pockets are a bit too tight for larger items, so I think it's best for thinner things like notebooks. I think it's perfect for tablet. I gave it a try with my MacBook Air, and it fits. So it's great for tablets or thin laptops. Yeah, I think it will only fit in a thin laptop. It looks like it could be used as a case when you're out and about. Let me introduce you to IKEA's new gaming collection, Barenbow. I was planning to talk about this cart with wheels first, but I ended up being really impressed by this black personal chair. It's much better than I expected. This open storage unit has space for organizing small items on the side, which I think is very convenient. You can also use it as a side table, and the dividers inside can be adjusted vertically. Even if you're not into gaming, it can be used for a variety of purposes with a bit of creativity. As for the round chair, you really have to try it out. The cushions are made of sturdy pocket springs, so they offer great support, and the backrest is angled just right for relaxation. Even better, it's transformed to allow you to stretch your legs. It's really comfortable to lean back and stretch out. It feels great. This also comes in blue. Now let me show you the Sanela cushion covers, which are very popular at IKEA.
They've released new colors and the fabric has a velvet-like sheen, making it look super luxurious. It's really beautiful.
As I mentioned earlier in the video, there are so many cute plant pots this season. Just look at this one. It's absolutely adorable.
It's much whiter in person than it looks online. I hope the video gives you a better sense of the texture than the photos do because all of these pots have such lovely textures.
This grey beige one has some nice shading, which makes it very elegant. I'm particularly interested in this size because it's perfect for holding glasses or pens. It's such a versatile little storage solution, and the colors are just beautiful. I wish I had more words to describe it, but it's just stunning. There are different color variations available too. The grey beige one also comes in other shades with a nice autumn feel to them. I was standing in that section thinking, no, stop, in my head because I was so tempted to buy more. Here's another size of the plant pots I showed earlier. The colors look a bit different in person compared to online. For example, this one looked a bit more red online, at least to me.
There may be some variation between items, so if possible, I recommend checking them out in store before buying.
This larger plant pot is another fantastic find. Big plant pots can be quite expensive, but you can get them reasonable price at IKEA. And again, the texture was just beautiful. This is part of the Chiffon series, which now comes in new colors. I love the fun, bubbly design. I also picked up a few more items like cushion covers and lighting, which I'll show you in my next video. I also heard that IKEA stores around the world are running a special event where you can get rewards for visiting in your pajamas. Would you be brave enough to do that? So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Please leave a comment if you liked the video. So I'll see you in the next video.